Hello guys, just caught me having a little bit of lunch and a cup of coffee on this fine autumn day. It is actually a perfect autumn day. The temperature's dropped a little bit today, but very, very sunny. Anyway guys, today's video. So we had a little visit yesterday. Been a really busy week actually so far. We've had four more engines come through, two being Cosworths. And one, we had a little visit yesterday from Peter Dent, the one that supplied our M3 engine for the E30. So he bought an engine over. He's over here on holiday doing a bit of surfing down at Saunton and Woolacombe, and he bought us this little engine here. So it's a Toyota 4AGE, a little thingy. I think this is going to go in his kit car. So what we've got is some CP pistons, not Carrillo rods. We've got the max speeding rods there. So you've got the max speeding rods. To be honest with you, those max speeding rods, although they're on the budget end, we've never had any issues with them. The sizing is always bang on. Really, really good budget rod they are. And obviously CP, great piston. So we've got a little bit of modding to do on the crowns. We've had to bore the block, face the block, check the crank, which measures perfect, bottom limit. Peter did say that he was having a bit of issue with excess running clearance on the old rods. So I'm hoping with these new rods and with some new bearings, we get down to the running clearance we want, but the bearings are on order. So we've got the head over there, which I've got to go through, the clutch, we've got the flywheel, etc. there, so we've got to balance the crank assembly for him, and the little block is over here. So I've bored it already and faced it, just got to hone it, and yeah, cracking right on with that for Peter. I said that I would get it done this week because he's here on holiday for a week. He's going back and he wants to take the motor with him. But the reason I'm mentioning Peter in this video, guys, and not my main channel, is Peter's already paid us. And what has he paid us in, guys? You know, we had the M3 motor off him. Well, he's seen one of our videos saying about the kit car and potentially we could do with a bit more grunt. And he's kindly paid us with a Blackbird motor. So, yeah, the other day when we showed you the motor outside, guys, in the main channel, it is the Blackbird motor. So Peter's had this one sitting in his storage for quite some time. He's had it running. He showed me a video of him having it running on a bench, so everything is there for it. We've even got the throttle down there and the clutch. You see that we've got the clocks there, ECU, all the rest. This is fuel injected. It's 1100cc. So we're probably talking, what, about another 30 horsepower, guys? And with the weight of that kit car, guys, it is going to be probably about another, I would say about another 60 horsepower per tonne, which with the extra torque as well, these are quite a torquey motor, these, and being fuel injected, it's going to run better. So yeah, there it is, the complete lump. What do you think? So I did a bit of measuring up yesterday compared to the blade motor that's in there at the moment, and it's not a million miles out, to be honest with you. Obviously we're going to have to do some modding on the headers compared to the old ones, so we're probably going to have to sort of remake half the exhaust, which not a problem. Down here, this is the mounting point that the Honda is using at the minute. We don't use that one. It's this one. This is narrower on the Blackbird motor, so all we've got to do is put it on the existing mounts for now, and match it up with the front sprocket, which is obviously, you've got a coupling that goes on there and it's run off the prop shaft. So we've got to get the angle right. So there's a bit of tinkering to do. If we go and have a little look in the kit car, you can see, so down the bottom there, look, that is that mounting that I've told you about. It's actually it's about an inch wider on the blade there, so we can sit that on the existing mount with the Blackbird motor and sort of get it where we need it to run the coupling for the prop shaft there. You can see this, basically this engine mounting that's been made here for the blade. It's not actually, the mounting points are pretty similar on the Blackbird, although the engine is wider. That's the reason we're going to have to redo the exhaust a bit. But yeah, it's I don't think it's going to be too much of an effort to fit that, guys. So we've got Tom Upton coming up, and he's going to have a good visual of it and see see what we need to do, what he wants us to do and what he's going to do, and then he's going to be having the car and basically fitting it. So I expect he's going to have to remake all this engine mounting subframe sort of thing at the top here just to mount it in. We've got the original airbox which is going to go on the engine because it's fuel injected. We want to run the original airbox so it all runs nice and smooth. So I suspect we're going to have to do a little bit of modding on the bonnet here, whether it's just sort of sticks out the top or whether we can utilise this scoop. It doesn't really matter to us, as long as the water don't get in it, I don't care. But yeah, so what do you think, guys? A little bit more grunt in the kit car, that is all we need. Because as I say, it wasn't that the car was too slow, it was a little bit too slow down the straights, but you know, you can always do with a bit more power. But to be honest, if everything was sort of that slow or that speed of the kit car, then we wouldn't bother doing anything about it. But I think with just that little bit more grunt, a little bit more torque and an extra few mile an hour down the straights, it's going to transform that kit car. And I absolutely love the kit cars, as does Isaac. So we've got no intention of getting rid of it. We want to use it all next year. I know we're doing the BMW, but it is not going to be predominantly our main track car. We're going to take it with us, but we would quite like to maybe take that with us as well, you know, run the two cars, and we're definitely going to get our use out of that kit car. So yeah, there we go, guys. We have actually got the Blackbird motor. So the Blackbird is obviously the next best thing to the Hayabusa. I mean, everyone does the Hayabusa, and being Honda, as I say, the mounting is not a great deal different. So really looking forward to it. The only thing I have noticed is it's a hydraulic clutch, so we're going to have to titivate the clutch on the car to accommodate for the hydraulic clutch. How much faffing we've got to do with the throttle, I do not know. The headers come with it, which is great. Obviously we're going to have to redo some of the wiring, going to put the take the clocks off there and put the wiring into the existing dash of the kit car. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, guys. Like I say, we're not going to rush Mikey with the M3 or the E30. We would love it to be done by sort of beginning of spring, but whether it will, I don't know. You know what it's like. We've got to get the car sort of built up, stripped down, then painted and then assembled again. There's going to be other stuff. We're going to be waiting on the wiring, so we can't guarantee that we're going to actually get it done for the beginning of spring as much as we would like to. So yeah, the kit car is always there for us to use. We absolutely love it, and we want to start doing some tracks a little bit further afield, really. We've done Castlecombe, Thruxton. I've noticed that we'd like to get back down to Perranporth again, do that one. But yeah, I think I'm really excited about this, actually. I think that's going to be an absolutely cracking little motor in it. Really torquey, revs similar to the old Blade motor, and with the fuel injection, I suspect it's going to run a little bit better. Also, James Wills was down a couple of weeks ago picking up a Cosworth cylinder head off us, and I've sort of told him about the time frame with the kit car, with the E30, and he said to us that yeah, that's absolutely fine. He's going to accommodate us with the wiring, because obviously he's doing the chassis loom and he's going to get the thing running for us. So he's got some obviously he was the one that got the AIM dash etc for us, because he's an agent. So he's going to be fitting that into the dash and making it all look nice, making the plates. So it's going to be with James a while, but I did sort of tell him, providing that we get the car painted and built up, we would like it for the beginning of spring, really. So hopefully James can help us out there. But yeah, it's all happening here, guys. Looks like next year we're going to have plenty of footage with both the cars to go onto this channel. And I'm really excited about it. We can do less chatting about it all and more getting out there and using the cars. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will do another video later in the week updating you on the E30, hopefully. Take care.